Hi Math Wizards! Today we are going to review what we've learned about fractions so far, and then we are going to learn one new way to represent a fraction. So to begin, what is a fraction? I hope you can answer that for yourself, but if not, have a look at the board here. So a fraction is a part of a whole number. So it's really important when we're talking about fractions that we use the language part and whole. So fraction is a part of a whole number. When something's broken into a number of equal parts, the fraction shows how many parts you have. So notice that I have equal parts highlighted here because a fraction always shows us equal parts, okay? Equal parts. So have a look here. I have a picture here, and my circle has been cut into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal parts, and I have 3 parts shaded. So I know that I have 3 of 8 pieces. So how would I write my fraction for that? Our fractions are always going to be a part of a whole. So in my whole object, my whole shape, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. So I'm going to put the number 8 on the bottom of my fraction. A word for this, other than how many parts there are in the whole, is denominator. And I always find it easier to remember the word denominator when I say it in a demon voice. So if you say it like this, denominator, it's helpful. Okay, so we have 8 parts of our whole, and we have 3 parts shaded. So I have 3 of 8 parts. Now, the name for the number on top is called the numerator. So we have numerator over denominator, or part over whole. Again, it helps to say numerator in a demon voice, so try this with me. Numerator. See? It's going to be stuck in your head now. So this is how we write a fraction. Now, we have learned 2 different ways that we can represent fractions. So let's have a look at that, and then we'll learn our third way to represent a fraction. All right, so we are quite familiar with 2 of the ways to represent a fraction. So first of all, we have parts of a whole. So we have a whole circle here, or a pie, or a pizza, or a birthday cake. And we know that to write a fraction for this picture, we need to show a part over a whole. So in my whole object, I have 4 pieces, and I have 3 parts shaded in. So this picture here shows us 3/4. Another way to represent a fraction is parts of a set. Now a set is a group of something. So it can be a group of objects, it can be a group of people, it can be the number of rooms in a house. So it's a group or a set. Okay, so here we have a group or a set of 4 parts. So my whole has 4 pieces. I have 4 pieces in total, or as a whole. And I have 3 parts shaded. So I have 3 of 4 parts shaded. So 3 parts of my whole set of 4 are shaded in. Another way that we can represent a fraction is on a number line. So we are going to represent 3/4 on this number line. So if we are going to represent 3/4, we start by looking at our denominator, or our whole. So this is telling us that our whole number line needs to be split into 4 equal parts. So we're going to start at 0, and our number line is going to end at the number 1. And we know that our number line has to be split into 4 equal parts. So I'm going to start with 1 in the middle. So now I have 2 parts, but I need to have 4. So I'm going to put another line here and another line here. So now I have 4 equal parts of my number line. Here's 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. So let's look at our number line here. We have 0, and this is going to be 1 of 4 parts. The next line is 2 of 4 parts. The next line is 3 of 4 parts. And 1 is the same as 4 of 4 parts. So 3/4 is located right here at the 1, 2, 3 third mark if you break your number line into 4 equal parts. Let's try another example. Where would we put 4/6 on a number line from 0 to 1? Well, first we need to look at our denominator, which is the number on the bottom. And we know that our number line needs to be split into 6 equal parts. So I will first start with 3 parts, and then I'm going to split my 3's in half to make 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. So 0 to 1/6, 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6. So 4/6 on a number line that is broken into 6 equal parts will be at the 1, 2, 3, 4th line right there.